This is the primary staff, and this is two offices together. It's Studio Hinrichs and Brick Design, and we're both together here. We kind of split it half and half. But
And Brick Design
does primarily interactive work and web design. Yeah. And Brian Jacobs, who's the head of that, used to work with me for 10 years at Pentagram. So we have a very long relationship together. In most offices like ours, in addition to all the work we do with the computer, we also put comprehensives together, or all kinds of different things that require manual work. So this table is great for that. We have a plotter behind you that allows us to do large printouts of things. If we do a brochure or something, all of those things come out of our various printers, and we put them together into some kind of presentation to give to a client.
What is the focus of the business that you do?
Maybe most of my career, almost all of my career, has been involved in print design in all forms. Now, of course, within the last 10 years, it's evolved to include a certain portion of interactive work, and we have a parallel office to ourselves in this office who does only web work. So we combine those two together when we need to do that. Because almost all communications branding projects require both print and commercial.
Have you been in business?
Well, I hate to tell you this, but it is almost 50 years.
50. Beautiful.
50.
Nice.
50. And been great all the time.
Nice.
It obviously was very different when I started. I'm thinking of what your age and what you're doing now, and what you'll be doing 50 years from now, how different the business will be. So prepare to change, because whatever you're doing, it will change. So, I'm going to try and give you a slightly different look at the business that we're in. Now, we are only graphic designers. We used to do, when I was part of Pentagram, it was graphic design, it was product design, architecture as well. So we covered all of those things with offices around the world. You've already talked to Eustace, and so he's given you a little background on Pentagram. But about 4 years ago, I left after 23 years as a partner with Pentagram to open my own office. Part of that is, if I'm going to have another career in doing this, I should do it while I'm still anxious about it and interested in doing it. So what I have put together here for you is about narrative design. I think that narrative design is the way in which we most effectively communicate ideas. And that's basically telling stories. It's not magic. It's a way of saying, I understand what it is you're trying to tell someone, for a client or for an institution. You're trying to be effective in the way in which you communicate your ideas. And oftentimes through the process of storytelling, it's there. Now, not everything has a very simple beginning, middle, and end, but everything has a story. And so I've tried to put together here 6 or 7 different narratives to have you take a look at how we might do packaging, or how we might do a brochure or a magazine or whatever, and how that narrative comes about. So as they closed the museum, while they were doing this retrofit, they wanted to talk about a new branding experience for who they were. The difference in the way in which the museums had been around before was there were 3 different museums. There was a planetarium, there was a natural history thing, and there was an aquarium. So all of these things were all marketed separately. They wanted to bring together as a single identity for the whole museum. Now, as we were looking at their plans of what they were going to do, together with the hills, it also has these depressions that happen. And so as we started to look at the shape that these particular things took, they have very specific configuration. So we took those configurations and put them together into a single piece, which became the identity for the museum. They're made up of, there's 3 different colors representing each one of the different museums that are there. And it's a very simple thing. This is the typeface that we did when Golden Gate Bridge had their 75th anniversary last year. So we created a typeface for them called Girder. And that's what this is. And you will each all have this.